Matt, what you looking up?
Just making sure I don't fucking electrocute myself.
You know how to jump start a car?
You don't either.
We gotta jump Matt's car. Wife's sleeping.
My wife's sleeping.
Front. What you got on the stovetop there, Matt? What is that?
That's
Okay.
salt water.
Had me worried there.
Boiled over. I wouldn't leave that out for my wife to see.
Whoop his ass. Or throw the sucker in neutral and push him out. This is what we work out for, so we can push cars around. We're not car guys, as you can see. Look how strong I am pushing this Jeep with one hand. There we go. All right, let me go pull it up. I'm gonna go give him a jump. Look at Matt struggling over there. Come on, boy. He's a CrossFit a little more.
It's not budging.
All right. Let's get this, right? Go ahead. Do it again.
1, 2, 3.
He just need a little help from me. See how easy this thing's going now?
Oh, Mal's going downhill.
Come on, man.
That should be good.
Matt, what you looking up?
Just making sure I don't fucking electrocute myself.
You know how to jump start a car?
You don't either. No, I do. I always forget if it's like red first or black first.
Everyone has their own skills, right?
This is not one of mine.
No.
Like that?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
Was there any sparks or anything when you did that?
No.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. I think it's supposed to spark a little bit. All right, let me turn it on, see what happens. Like I said, everyone has their skills. Cars are definitely not one of ours. All right, good. Now I can start it up.
All right. You on you?
Oh, yeah. High tech.
All right. Let's see.
Did it turn a little bit or no? Let's give it a little bit. What's wrong, car people? What is it? We're getting a sound.
I think
Might be a starter.
might be. Piece of shit.
Let me run my gas a little bit. How many miles that thing have on it?
Under 40. I know.
I think Matt's looking at a more serious problem than a battery, unfortunately.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Nah.
It's not. I think it might be the starter.
Shit.
Shit happens.
Shit happens.
All right. No luck.
We failed.
We failed.
Yeah, I'm a lot of breath too, I'm not gonna lie.
Little active recovery, little exercise.
Yeah.
But I guess that's part of life.
Yep.
That's one thing that's kind of nice about, I feel like, where we're at in life is like, dude, 10 years ago, this would have fucking derailed me.
Ruined your day, right?
Yeah.
Now you're able to laugh about it. Shit can always get worse. What's a broken down car, right?
Yeah, we were talking, somebody posted a comment a couple days ago, you know, about when you finally start to feel better or when everything like lines up in recovery. And I made a little video about it, but it's, you kind of see or you understand that there's always going to be fucking bullshit and obstacles and just shit coming up. Day-to-day life is going to get in your way, and you just have to, I don't know, find a way to deal with it without, you know, becoming negative or stressed out.
I always have this conversation with my wife, actually. She's like, nothing bothers you. She's like, how does that happen? And I think a lot of it just comes from addiction. Like, it's not that big of a deal, you know? Like, what I think is, like, so if I'm in Matt's shoes, what difference would it make me being in a bad mood over my car being broke down? It's not gonna do anything for you, right? I mean, it's like someone, Matt, tell me how bad it sucks your car's broken down 10 times. Go ahead, tell me. Tell me how bad it sucks.
It sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks.
All right, is your car fixed yet?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, like, complaining over something is going to do nothing for the situation. You just got to set yourself up to get the situation fixed and move forward.
Well, and I think that comes along, you know, as people kind of, you know, get away from their addiction and, you know, whatever. Something that you start to nurture is a growth mindset or a positive mindset. When you start to look at, you know, all the good things that you have going on and not focusing on the bad things you have going on, and just understanding that you're not stuck in whatever situation you're in. Like, I know, you know, my car's gonna, you know, whatever. The situation's not gonna be a big deal.
You're gonna get it fixed.
In 24 hours from now. It'll get fixed, or, you know, I'll trade it in and get something, like, whatever. Like, it depends on what it is. But I know no matter what happens, it's not a big deal. Like, seriously, does not matter. It's not going to affect my life in one way or the other. Of course, for some people, it'd be a little more of a big deal if they weren't as financially set up. But you know, you work to get yourself in that situation, right? Yeah, absolutely. And you know, even if it is something financial that's bothering you, you have to, you know, take that in stride as well. Yeah, that's kind of like, I think that's a big difference. Some people, they get in that situation and they kind of throw in the towel. Like, now when I get in those situations, I hustle harder. You know what I mean? Like, I just found out I have a kid on the way. 3 months, I'm gonna have a newborn baby. You know, so it's time to hustle harder. You know, like, so anytime a situation comes up like that for me, heroin's taught me you don't, like, hide your tail and give up. You go harder. Like, you put your foot on the gas, and that's how you really start progressing. Yeah, you got to face the shit head on. That's one thing that I really had an issue with, you know, all throughout, you know, before heroin, before pills. Probably started more with drinking, but just avoiding problems or confrontation or any sort of issues. I would try to ignore it and act like it wasn't there. And that's one way to fucking make a situation worse. Yeah, it's not, you got to deal with it. Just head on, take it on, and fix it. And we're so conditioned taking drugs or using alcohol to fix our problems like that with, like, an easy fix. You got to learn to start, you know, working towards a fix, and that's when things start coming together. Yeah, I mean, and all these lessons take a long time to figure out, and they take you fucking up a lot and making mistakes and, you know, learning from those mistakes. So no matter where you're at in your addiction or, you know, in the recovery process or whatever, like, if you fuck up or you make a mistake or you know, react poorly to a situation, don't beat yourself up about it. It's all part of the process, and it's a lot of the things that I just mentioned are what, you know, end up giving you the tools that are going to make you successful in the future. Like, that's how you learn. That's how you grow. And also, everyone has their own strengths, right? Like, there's certain people who would be able to fix that car right then, right there. Oh, exactly. We could have just hooked up the battery wrong or the jumpers wrong for all we know. So I mean, it could be something like that where Matt finds out it was that, and he's like, you know, he can laugh about it. But understand that everyone has their different skills too. Sometimes you got to reach out to other people for help, and you got to have no problem doing that. Like, I can, you know, help people with certain things, and they can help me with certain things. And that's just the way life goes. That's a great point too, because I think people get caught up looking at other people's success or other people's strengths, and they're like, well, if I, you know, had this, or if I was in that situation or whatever, I'd be more successful like that person is. And that's not the case. Like, you are the only person out there who has your specific skill set, and you might not see it right now, but you're really good at something that other people aren't good at. And when you're looking outside for, you know, validation or, you know, to see that, you know, you have something that somebody else has, you're always going to come up short. You need to focus on things you're good at. You need to make your own set of rules, and that's the only way that you're really going to succeed. A lot, you know, especially in this day and age with social media and everybody's like looking at what other people are doing and why other people are successful. I see a lot of people that are like copycatting stuff and trying to do what's working for somebody else. You need to be authentic, stick to your game plan, stick to your strengths, know your weaknesses, but just focus on yourself. Yeah, I mean, that's where you find it. Social media is something I definitely want to talk about in our video, but that is
that can be absolutely crucial to success or failure in addiction, in my opinion. I know when my wife went to rehab for alcohol, she got rid of all her social media. Like, she deleted her Facebook, Instagram, all of that, because the problem is you go on there and you see people, their highlight reels of their life, and then you're like, oh my God, here I am, like, kind of depressed, and I have anxiety, and I have this drug or alcohol problem, you know, that I'm trying to work through, and they're just living their life all happy, and that's not how it is. Like, everyone has their own problems.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's, when you know, when you go through your Instagram feed, and again, you're right, it's like a highlight reel of all the positive, good things happening in people's lives. But when you see that, you're like, damn, am I the only one who doesn't have my shit together?
Yep.
And it's not the case. People just put the things on there that they feel good about, and that's okay too. Like, you should put the things that you're proud of, or the things that make you happy. That's cool. But when you're looking at other people's stuff, just realize that, you know, everybody has issues, everybody has problems, everybody has difficult situations and stressors that they have to deal with too. So you're not unique in the fact that, you know, you might not have it all figured out right now, because I know I certainly do not.
Definitely not. We don't even know how to jump a freaking car.
Yeah,
So
35 years old, can't start my car.
We're gonna catch some shit for this one, but I don't really care. Again, we each have our own skill sets.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
But thanks for hanging out with us today in our failed attempt to start my car. But again, keep the comments coming, and we'll talk to you soon.